This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to beautiful Boulder, Colorado. Folsom Field, home of the Colorado Buffaloes. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Away to start us off. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. On the ground, there's the handoff. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, and it's a big play to the 31.
Well, this is everything you want from an offense. Good job by that offensive line. You give this quarterback time like this to throw, and he's going to make you pay for it. It's exactly what he did right there with the accuracy of that throw.
First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Reinbolt. Touchdown, Buffs. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a shotgun run call. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards to keep this drive alive.
That run moves the ball across the 40.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Crucial third down play after that completion. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Hokies looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Throwing up play action. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football.
in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Hokies will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down. And the Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Makes a quick grab. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Can he get there on the ground? Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And the ball is incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pressure is coming. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The ball is caught. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. The Hokies looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 1st and goal. Handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Trying to convert with a sneak. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
Chris, I love this throwback approach by this offensive coordinator. 4th down and goal. What the heck? Get behind this offensive line. Trust that they're going to win that surge up front and give the ball to the back for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll run it from the gun. Making people miss. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. As the first down is still going. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense, football right at midfield. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
He's looking deep again. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. And the Buffaloes with 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He gets loose. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Colorado! Great connection there for 6 points. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
It's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down. He drops to throw. That's reeled in. It's Rice. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The Hokies will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. The ball is picked off.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Movement here from the tight end. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Got the first down and still motoring. Touchdown, Buffaloes. This offense really clicking.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackle at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky he didn't get intercepted. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a quick grab. The reception makes about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. And the Hokies begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. He hands it off from the gun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. And at first down, they go right back to him. tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buffaloes will kick this away to get the second half going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Well, the incompletion sets up a 3rd down and 2. Can he make it to the marker? Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Lining up to try the extra point.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Weinbolt. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. It's a run to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid.
Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. Holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. Extending the play now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And he's got it, no problem. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the receiver. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Looks left and finds his target there. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a receiver. Catch made on the out route. We finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. He escapes the pocket. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Hokies pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Receiver in motion now. Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into the wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. The back's got it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws that one away. Just a big shot, but avoids the sack. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Working clock with the ground game. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and is important. A chance to extend the lead deep here in the fourth quarter. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. What poor kicker.
And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. Looking right. This one caught. What a move, and he's free. Breaks into the clear. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, Buffs. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for two to potentially take the lead? Either way, the defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. They're going to run it here. Touchdown, Hokies. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game is on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. On the run here, lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Reinbolt. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
That's exactly how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You want to be able to pick up the first down, get as close as you can to the sideline on these conversions, and then get out of bounds. That's exactly what they were able to do here.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
You've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. They need to convert. He'll drop back. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And now the running back's got it again. So no gain in what's going to be the final play. The clock is at 0-0. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're